I mean super thick that a nigga keep chewing. Eat it till the morning till the baby she choosing. Eat it like a champ cause I know that she can do it. Got me on everything that I thought I wouldn't do. I'm on another level, bitch, I'm geek. Count up your words and watch how you speak. Reuse some shit that niggas never pick. Scale every fabric on me, shit ain't cheap. Quit all that cap and shit while you
Shadowbox. Y'all familiar with shadowboxing, right? I don't think none of y'all is like unfamiliar with a concept like shadowboxing. You know the art of just like punching in the air. You know what I'm saying? Punching the air, nigga. And there's definitely some benefit to that, right? I was literally looking it up, bro. Hold on. I just forgot again. I'm gonna go that way. Let me see. Shadowboxing purpose? What's the purpose of that? Shadowboxing is a versatile training technique used to improve technique, footwork, balance, mental focus, and overall conditioning without no need for a partner or equipment. So boxing, right? We actually are boxing. Just shadow boxing, right? Nigga punching in the dark, gang. Right? Punching in the dark, expecting to hit something. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's like depending on what you're trying to do, talking about boxing in the dark, talking about shadow boxing, because obviously, bro, we're shadow boxing, nigga. Punching the air. You see what I'm saying? You're not hitting anything. So I feel like the goal there is literally not hitting anything. Bro, we just read it, right? It's to improve technique, footwork, balance, mental focus, and overall conditioning without the need for a partner or equipment. Right? You know, one thing that really fits in with, you know, the concept of shadow boxing itself, bro, and would still give you those kind of benefits, right? Content creation. You know what I'm saying? Content creation. I mean, y'all know what y'all know. Y'all heard what y'all heard. You see what I'm saying? Y'all heard what y'all heard in terms of literally it's like you freelance, like in the beginning of content creation, you know, a journey like that. Let me say a journey like that. It's not the only journey. It's not the only, you know, path that you could take that you it's not the only path you could take wherein you could take the concept of shadow boxing, right? See it in that reality of shadow boxing and, you know, how shadow boxing gives benefit. I feel like it's the same way that you can get benefit from content creation. But then it's like now we're not working things like mental fortitude, right? Yeah, actually we are working things like mental fortitude. It's just not for fighting like physically. It's to literally get to the position where you want to get with the algorithm, right? That's it. That's all. So you're basically working out the muscle for you to be able to get to that position, right? That's all it can be, though. Think about it. So it kind of is like punching in the dark. It kind of is like shadow boxing, right? But not in the sense where it's like, oh my god, like. Okay, here's another thing when it comes to this content thing that I'm realizing, right? There's a whole bunch of, you see, if your mind is at the right place in terms of your intentionality, what you're trying to do with your content, what you're trying to achieve. I feel like a healthy mind wouldn't even need. What the hell is playing in my background game? Gotta add on my shit, nigga. So, you know, it's like that mental space that you gotta be in, right? It's a kind of mental space where result doesn't even matter that much, bro. Right? Because think about it, shadow boxing, gang. There's no like basically punching in the dark, practicing punching in the dark. Because that's what it is when you drop your content, hoping for some algorithmic position that's gonna leave you in a beneficial position. You know what I'm saying? So you box until you hit something, though. But my point is, it's not about hitting something like initially until we've developed the mental focus, right? The bone or the muscle memory to fall in love with the process instead of like some sort of result, some sort of hit that you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? So you boxing. It's not about the punch. Huh? It's not about the punch, but it's about the technique. Your shadow, you're punching in the dark, right? So basically, I might as well title this you know, YouTube being an art of punching in the dark. But it's an art wherein it's not about the punch, gang. It's not about the punch, but it's about the muscle developed. Boom. I feel like that's the whole video there. It's not about the punch, it's about the muscle developed, right? That discipline, you know, that seeing value within the journey. Because think about it, bro. If you can sell somebody the attraction of the process, right? You sold somebody what I think 80, maybe 90% of people don't see value in. You just showed value within the process. A lot of people, it's easy for them to show value of something when it comes to the end result. Show you their achievement and everything like that. And then it's like, yo, you see, like, this is the value of this thing, this, that, and the third. Whereas most often than not, bro, somebody that's gonna come to you with a cooked result, you know what I'm saying? You can't even tell if that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, genuinely got there, or it's a cooked up result, or they bought the result, right? You can buy these results nowadays. So think about it. You make it attractive for somebody to look into the process of something. It's like you have literally given them that capacity, that skill to fish, right? Instead of ask for some fish whenever they're hungry. You've showed them how to fish. Type of concept, right? So, punching in the dark, gang, there's value in that. There's value in punching in the dark when it comes to the art of, you know what I'm saying? Let me actually not say the art of content creation, the art of algorithm placement. Let's put it that way. The art of algorithm placement. A whole lot of us want this algorithm placement, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta realize that may bring a phase of, you not seeing any activity, you not seeing any motion, right? And it's back to my whole having the mind of expectation versus having the mind that eventually develops a love for the process. You see what I'm saying? You need to be that person that eventually falls in love with the process, because as I'm telling you, right? A whole bunch of us, me included, bro. You out here, you're super zealous for algorithmic placement, algorithmic position, because you've envisioned the possibilities of how life could change and things like that, right? But then at the same time, gang, you just get hit with realities of how this thing works, right? Of how the algorithm works, of the saturation that goes on within whatever platform you're trying to get your shit out on. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, it just gets so overwhelming to a point where you're forced to shift your focus away from like end results, gang. If you ask me, that's a valuable position to be in, fam. I'm telling you. It's really good, bro. It's really good when you get there and you accept that, and you can see how you can move with that. You can see how you can accept the challenge, like accepting the challenge, bro. Huh? The challenge of punching in the dark, bruh. Go ahead and punch in the dark. Exactly. It feels ridiculous. I know that. It feels ridiculous. It feels like you're not like, what are we doing, gang? Like, there's no purpose here, right? There's no like, hey, fuck purpose, gang. Like, there's nothing. You literally made me feel insane. I do be feeling insane. Saying, till I remind myself of the goal. You know what I'm saying, that I set in terms of how I develop this muscle, instead of hitting some shit immediately. All right, of course I want to hit some shit. Of course I want to have like a couple viral videos by now. I'm saying, but we punching in the dark, gang. It's the art of punching in the dark, but understanding that it's not about the punch, but the muscle developed. Right? And this is merely for my look. This sort of mentality, right? Of, punching in the dark, but understanding that it's not even about the punch, it's about the strength, the discipline that you develop. I feel like that's a creator that's a little closer to the 0 follower mark, to the 0 motion, 0 activity mark, right? And don't think I'm excluding myself from this conversation, bro. Look at my shit right now, gang. Look at my shit right now. Nah, I love all 32 of y'all subscribers, right, that are tapped in. That yeah, I appreciate all y'all, all 32 of you. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point you gotta understand why, like, I'm not even making it about y'all for now. You know what I'm saying? I literally have to make it about something beyond that, because, you know, you get to a point, you got your 32 subscribers, literally averaging like 3 views every video. 3 views. What's the fucking point of you going on, gang? Like, bro, come on, gang. Like, you're better off, I don't know, getting another 9-to-5 job, minimum wage. Maybe, right? Then doing all this shit for free over here, you know what I'm saying? You literally wrecking your own energy. I don't know. People get burnt out, they don't stop. Just like that, you know what I'm saying? Because of the envisioning of, you know, the kind of goal that you want. But anyway, fuck all that, right? Fuck all that. I'm just saying, you closer to the 0 followers, 0 motion, 0 nothing going on mark. Yo, I hate this. Ugh, that one looked weird. Bro, this visual looks weird. Ugh. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. That visual looks weird. Oh, shit. That one doesn't feel good on the skin. Pause. No, like, it gives me fucking chicken skin, gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it makes my blind run nasty. I don't know. I do it on purpose, though. You know, these psychedelic visuals. Yeah, I want you to feel something watching my shit right here. Just like how I know you feel me when you know what I'm saying? When you hearing this, you click that like, you feel me. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing gonna be like, we do get to a point. We do initially, right, reach a point where you just punching in the dark, bro. You're just shooting shots, you know what I'm saying, hoping to hit something. But I feel like that's where that hope needs to shift. Don't hope to hit something, hope to develop some nice physique, so that your journey moving forward can just be like, at least when it comes to like your fitness, your stamina gain, you know what I'm saying, your player build, bro, you got like enough resource to get you the whole way, right? Because it is in these moments. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta have that sign on there. That's actually pretty fire though. And that sign that's in your money watching right here, in y'all dollar. What the fuck? Are y'all seeing what happened? That done got stuck? Oh my god, how long has that been happening? Fuck. But anyway, man, I even forgot what I was trying to say. Y'all get it though? Y'all get it? Be honest in the comments. You get it? You get what I was trying to say? You punch in the dark not to hit something, but to develop yourself constructively, right? So you're not insane. You're not crazy. Take your 24 subs. Take your 3 subscribers, right? And take your average frequency of the 3 viewers every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Take that and develop other goals instead of focusing on, yo, the views, the numbers, the counts, the this, the that, the third, right? I don't know, gang. This was just my attempt at, like, you know, keeping the courage going.